Welcome to Movie Time, and today we are counting down the top 10 movies of 2023 from different genres. Stay tuned till the end of the video and let us know in the comments which movie is your favorite. Number 10. The Roundup, No Way Out. No Way Out is a South Korean action crime film directed by Lee Sang-yong, starring Ma Dong-seok. It is the third installment of Crime City series and is also the sequel to The Outlaws, 2017, and The Roundup, 2022. 7 years have passed since the tumultuous events in Vietnam, and Detective Ma, who has weathered the intervening years with tenacity and experience, is now part of a fresh, determined investigative squad, tasked with unraveling a perplexing murder case. Ma senses that there is more to it than meets the eye. As he delves into the intricacies of the crime, a startling revelation emerges. The case involves dismantling a nefarious synthetic drug operation that is spreading its tentacles like a venomous serpent. In the meantime, the mastermind Ju Sung-chul doesn't stop stirring up trouble, and the Japanese drug distributors, Ricky and his gang, come to Korea to join the chaos. Number 9. 65. 65 is a science fiction action-adventure film written and directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, and starring Adam Driver and Ariana Greenblatt. It was released in the United States on March 10 by Sony Pictures Releasing. The story revolves around Mills, played by Adam Driver, facing a gripping challenge. A disastrous crash lands him on an enigmatic and unfamiliar planet. But what astonishes him is the shocking revelation that this planet is, in fact, Earth itself, but in a time long gone, precisely 65 million years in the past, during the age of dinosaurs. Now, he and the other survivors, among them, the Co, must muster all their courage and ingenuity to ensure their survival and find a way back home. However, this won't be an easy task, as their path is fraught with perilous encounters with various ferocious prehistoric creatures, including mighty dinosaurs that roam the land. As they navigate through this primordial landscape, they not only contend with the constant threat of these colossal beasts, but also grapple with the challenges of adapting to an environment vastly different from the modern world they once knew. Number 8. Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf is a supernatural action film directed by Russell Mulcahy and written by Jeff Davis. The film is a continuation of the series Teen Wolf and features most of the cast reprising their roles, including Tyler Posey, Crystal Reed, Tyler Hoechlin, and Holland Roden. It was released on Paramount Plus on January 26. Under the glow of a mesmerizing full moon, Beacon Hills becomes the stage for a chilling and malevolent presence. The air is alive with haunting howls, summoning, and an array of shapeshifters to answer the call of the night. Amidst this supernatural symphony stands Scott McCall, played by Tyler Posey. He's no longer the teenager we once knew, but an alpha, a leader with an indomitable spirit. Scott embarks on a daring quest, gathering new allies and reuniting old friends to face an unprecedented and deadly enemy. As the moon rises, the battle of a lifetime commences, testing their unity and pack resilience against the encroaching darkness. The stakes are high, the danger palpable, and the challenge is immense, but they must rise above to protect their world. Number 7. Hypnotic. Hypnotic is an action mystery film directed by Robert Rodriguez, who co-wrote the screenplay with Max Borenstein. The film stars Ben Affleck, Alice Braga, and William Fichtner. It was released in the United States on May 12 by Ketchup Entertainment and Relativity Media. The story follows Detective Danny Rourke, played by Ben Affleck, who is on a quest to uncover the mystery behind his missing daughter. Simultaneously, he is investigating a series of bizarre bank robberies that ultimately lead him to question his fundamental assumptions about everything and everyone in his world. As he tries to gather information about his daughter, he encounters a mysterious world of psychology. These individuals consider themselves hypnotists with the ability to control others' minds. Through a strange eye contact, they manipulate reality to their advantage, distorting the victim's perception. Along this journey, he finds a companion, Deanna Cruz, played by Alice Braga, who knows a lot about these individuals. Danny, along with Diana, starts unraveling the secrets behind these people. However, with every step closer to the truth, he feels further away from his daughter. Number 6. Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear is a comedy horror film directed by Elizabeth Banks and written by Jimmy Warden. The movie stars Keri Russell, Alden Ehrenreich, and Ray Liotta. Cocaine Bear was released in the United States on February 24 by Universal Pictures. Based on the real-life events of a drug runner's plane crash, the disappearance of a significant amount of cocaine, and the unexpected involvement of a black bear. This riveting thriller takes inspiration from the 1897 incident. The story follows an eccentric assortment of characters, including law enforcement officers, criminals, tourists, and teenagers, whose paths intersect in a dense forest of Georgia. Unbeknownst to them, a 500-pound apex predator, the black bear, has unwittingly ingested an astonishing quantity of cocaine, setting off a nightmarish chain of events. Fueled by the potent drug, the bear embarks on a frenzied and bloodthirsty rampage, relentlessly seeking more cocaine and leaving a trail of chaos in its wake. As the forest becomes a battleground of survival, this unlikely group of individuals finds themselves entangled in a desperate struggle for their lives. Number 5. Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Fury of the Gods is a superhero film based on the DC character Shazam, produced by New Line Cinema, DC Studios, and the Safran Company, and distributed by Warner Bros. Pictures. It is the sequel to Shazam 2019 and the 12th installment in the DC Extended Universe. Directed by David F. Sandberg and written by Henry Gayden and Chris Morgan, it stars Zachary Levi, Lucy Liu, Jimon Hounsou, and Helen Mirren. The movie had its premiere at the Fox Village Theater in Los Angeles on March 14 and was released in the United States on March 17. The plot centers around a teenager named Billy Batson, who lives in Philadelphia with a family that has adopted him. In the first film, a wizard bestows upon Billy and his siblings godlike powers to defend the world. The events of the film take place several years after the first film, where Billy and his brothers and sisters have become more familiar with their powers and have managed to establish themselves as renowned superheroes. However, we witness Billy and his family engaged in a fierce battle against powerful goddesses, the daughters of Atlas. The gods seek to reclaim their supernatural powers from Billy and avenge their father. Number 4. Renfield. Renfield is a comedy horror film directed and produced by Chris McKay and written by Ryan Ridley from a story by Robert Kirkman, inspired by characters from the 1897 novel Dracula by Bram Stoker. The movie stars Nicolas Cage, Nicholas Hoult, and Awkwafina. Renfield had its world premiere at the Overlook Film Festival on March 30 and was released in the United States on April 14 by Universal Pictures. The plot centers on Renfield, played by Nicholas Hoult, who has served as Count Dracula's servant for centuries, played by Nicolas Cage. He is forced to procure his master's prey and do his every bidding, no matter how debased. Feeling the weight of his long-lasting servitude, Renfield ultimately decides to break free from the shackles of his subservient existence under Count Dracula's reign. He yearns for a fresh start in the vibrant and contemporary city of New Orleans, where he unexpectedly finds love in the form of Rebecca Quincy, a dedicated traffic cop. However, freeing himself from the clutches of Count Dracula and escaping the malevolent plots that entangle them might prove to be a far more challenging endeavor than he initially imagined. Number 3. Creed 3. Creed 3 is a sports drama film directed, produced, and starring Michael B. Jordan. It is the sequel to Creed 2, 2018, the third in the Creed film series, and the 9th overall in the Rocky film series. It also stars Tessa Thompson, Jonathan Majors, Wood Harris, and Mila Davis-Kent. Creed 3 first premiered in Mexico City on February 9. It was then theatrically released in the United States on March 3, as the first film distributed by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Pictures after its acquisition by Amazon and the dissolution of United Artists Releasing. Still dominating the boxing world, Adonis Creed is thriving in his career and family life. When Damien, a childhood friend and former boxing prodigy, resurfaces after serving time in prison, he's eager to prove that he deserves his shot in the ring. The face-off between former friends is more than just a fight. To settle the score, Adonis must put his future on the line to battle Damien, a fighter who has nothing to lose. Number 2. Barbie. Barbie is a fantasy comedy film directed by Greta Gerwig, who wrote the screenplay with Noah Baumbach. Based on the Barbie fashion dolls by Mattel, it is the first live-action Barbie film after numerous computer-animated direct-to-video and streaming television films. The movie stars Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Barbie premiered at the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles on July 9 and was theatrically released in the United States on July 21 by Warner Bros. Pictures. The story follows Barbie, played by Margot Robbie, who lives in Barbieland alongside a wide range of Barbies. Despite living in the city of Barbies, she is different from the rest of her friends. She meets with Weird Barbie, a local outcast who divulges that all residents of Barbieland are toys, and that's why he decides to travel to the real world and find his owner. In this way, she is not alone. Ken, played by Ryan Gosling, who is very fond of Barbie, will also accompany him on this way. Number 1. Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is a biographical and historical film written and directed by Christopher Nolan, based on the 2005 biography American Prometheus by Kai Bird and Martin J. Sherwin. The film chronicles the career of American theoretical physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer. The movie stars Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer, Emily Blunt as Catherine Akiti Oppenheimer, his wife, Matt Damon as Leslie Groves, the director of the Los Alamos National Laboratory, and Robert Downey Jr. as Louis Strauss, a senior member of the U.S. Atomic Energy Commission. Oppenheimer premiered at Le Grand Rex in Paris on July 11 and was theatrically released in the United States and United Kingdom on July 21 by Universal Pictures. During World War II, Lieutenant General Leslie Groves appoints physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer to work on the top-secret Manhattan Project. Oppenheimer and a team of scientists spend years developing and designing the atomic bomb. Their work comes to fruition on July 16, 1945, as they witness the world's first nuclear explosion, forever changing the course of history. Thank you for watching today's video. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be the first to know about new movie releases. You'll also have access to our curated list of must-see movies, ranging from classic films to the latest blockbusters. So, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers today.